Very good morning, students. Welcome to Krishnaveri Talent Schools and the Mastermind Schools prestigious program, IIT and NEET Foundation or Focus C program. So as you can see on the screen, and you are well aware.
Yes, sir. Sir, I'm just connecting to my lab. Okay, sir.
My subject is physics. We are in class 6th. Our ongoing chapter, second chapter, motion. And today we are entering into the session number 2. Already we have completed one session last week at the same time, and where we discussed about the basics about the motion and rest. We have seen some videos also explaining about the various types of motions, right? So today we'll continue where we stop in the last class. But before that, let me remind you, all the teachers, please take care of the students to maintain the separate notebook for the Focus C program, and keep watching them, keep checking the notebook regularly, and not only throughout the week, also through weekends task also they have to maintain the notebook. That is a responsibility of the subject teacher, as we discussed in the last meeting, right? So as you move forward, move to the next slide, you can see. So these are the different types of motions what we can see in our day-to-day life. Walking, moving of the mosquitoes, please. Mosquitoes, how they move. See the movement of mosquitoes, also examples, and different types of spinning, moving around itself. It comes under spinning. All these are the different kinds of motions you can see. Because we know that without motion, it is nothing is there. Nothing happens until body moves. Motion is life. Lack of motion is death, as per a great physicist, great scientist of all the times, Albert Einstein. Means its statement shows that how important motion of a body is. We cannot do any work by sitting at one place. There should be some motion in your body, right? So in the process of knowing about motion, we discussed about the what is motion and what is rest in the last class in details, right? Suppose is already written, no need to write now. Already you have written the points. So what is rest? Clearly mentioned. Suppose if body does not change its position with respect to surroundings and time. No, whether body changes or not direct position, time will change, right? So with respect to that, if your body not changing, remains at same position. Like example given, see, state of book lying on table. When you place the book on table, it remains there for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, or next day also. That indicates the body is at rest. So opposite to motion, rest is motion. If body changes its position from time to time, if keep on changing from one time, body is here. For example, you can see cycle here. Cycle is initially here at rest. So after some time it came here. Means it is in motion because changes the position with time. As time is changing, as surroundings are changing, the body is changing the position. From initial position, it came to some final position. Then what we can say? Body is in motion. Clear? These are the two related terms. They are very related to each other. If body is at rest means it is not in motion. The body is in motion means it is not in rest. Clear? That's why they are called related terms. So this is another important, the differences table form, a simple way of explanation. Difference between rest and motion. So nothing, same only, against little bit colorful. Right? You can see here. A body is said to be at rest if its position does not change with respect to fixed point in the surrounding. Okay. So dear team, please join in time. Why? Because it becomes difficult for me to keep on admitting you till the end of the class. You come before the time. So because the first successful for the teachers or students is punctuality. As the time is school or class time is 10:50, please try to come in time. So that it is easy for me to admit you. Otherwise, from tomorrow after 9:50, I won't admit anyone. Whether it is 1 or 2, I'll keep teaching. Right? Please remember this. So, a body is said to be at rest if its position does not change surroundings. Example C. Book lying on the table, a bench fixed in a park. Means so many benches in park. They are fixed. If you go tomorrow, day after tomorrow, after 1 year, they are there only until unless they are removed. Next, a body is said to be in motion if the position of continuously changes with respect to surrounding, changes with the time. So flying bird, example C. A bird is flying. This comes under a boy playing football. A boy wants to stay at one place only by keeping football. He will play football. Okay? He will move throughout the ground. Clear? Hope you have already written this in the previous lesson. If you want, you can write in the table form also. It is a table form where you can easily read. You can remember easily. Right? Note down first. Just make it simple table. Only 2 points. One is definition, other is examples. There are two examples are given. You note down. Quick. The last important note also given here. The state of rest and motion of body are relative to each other. A body can be both rest and motion at same time. Comparatively. Relative means you compare. When you compare, both are possibilities there. I'll give you examples next. So just take it fast, how fast you can do. Just definition, point number 1, and examples. Please don't unmute anyone. It will disturb others. Right? Shall I move? A body is said to be at rest if its position does not change with respect to fixed point in its surroundings. Examples: a book lying on a table, a bench fixed in a park. So many you can write. A body is said to be in motion if its position continuously changes with respect to surroundings, changes with time. Right? A flying bird, a boy playing football, or a boy playing cricket, or a boy cycling, anything you can write. Even you can prepare a chart also, colorful chart on this, and you can display in your classroom. So every chapter you can take it as a project or activity. When you get the project time, I request the teachers to give the project on basis of IIT Foundation, so that they'll come prepare with the charts, or it may be thermocol sheet, or it may be models, which are helpful for you for the science exhibitions in future, in the month of December or February, right? So every class you can make live or active. That depends on you. And that depends on the in charges and teachers. Okay. Yes. Right. So I'm moving to next. Now today we'll see about the, after knowing about the motion and rest, we'll see about the various types of motions. Simple way I explain first, then we'll go for the complete details. Types of motions which we come across in our day-to-day life, right? This is a side heading for you. Make it as side heading, types of motions. Okay. What type of motions will come across in our day-to-day life? And what are the examples of that? In a simple way I prepared. Later we go for deep explanation also from our material. Number one, linear motion. What is the first type? First you see, afterwards you can copy. Listen first. Linear motion. Linear means straight line. See the definition. Motion along a straight line. When a body moves along a straight line, then that is said to be a linear motion. Example you see, a car driving down a straight road or a ball rolling down a ramp is example for straight line. So many you can see in day-to-day life, right? So many types of linear motions you can see in day-to-day life. That is the number one type of motion. Linear motion. Second, rotational motion. Rotational motion around an axis of or a point. When any body moves around a fixed point, for example, the earth rotating around its axis or spinning of top, you know, na? Top, bongaram we can call it as. Threading and rotate it on the floor, or in your hands also can rotate. Because there is a fixed point through which it rotates. Even you can see so many other examples also, like for example, we have the giant wheel. You know, giant wheel you can see in the exhibitions. Right? The giant wheel also rotates with a fixed point. Right? These all are the examples for rotational motion. Rotating means the body moves about its own axis, about a fixed point. Fixed point. Right? So motion around the axis or a point. Example, the earth rotation around its own axis. Third, periodic motion. Periodic means same type. Suppose your life is periodic. From morning you wake up, you go to school, after school you come back to home, you'll sleep, again you wake up, again go to school. Then what is that? Is your periodic life. Same thing you are doing continuously, you can call it as periodic. So see definition. Motion repeats itself at regular intervals. Motion repeats itself regular intervals is called periodic. See, a pendulum swinging back and forth. Suppose if you see in the watch, you can find pendulum like this. In watch, pendulum in the watch clock, wall clock. Olden days watch we see. So what pendulum? Pendulum move to and fro like this. To and fro moves and it clearly, right, to and fro motion here and there. So that is periodic only. It won't change anywhere. It won't go anywhere. If you observe carefully, olden days watches, clock watches, with pendulum watches, you can call it as. Or you can take simple pendulum also. Okay. So a pendulum swinging back and forth motion of the clock's hand comes under periodic motion. Fourth type, translatory motion. Translation motion. Translation. Movement where all parts of the object moves in the same direction. In a particular vibration, all parts, for example, you fire a bullet. We are firing bullet. All parts of the bullet will go in some same direction only and hit the target. Some parts here, some they won't go. Suppose car is moving. All the parts of the car is moving in same direction. Door one side direction, steering one direction, it won't go. Such direction is called translatory. Right? See example. Movement where all the parts of the body moves A train moving along a track or a person walking across the body room. When you are walking, your hand won't go anywhere, leg won't go anywhere. All will move same direction only. Such kind of motion in which all the parts of body moves in same direction called translational motion. And another one, oscillatory motion. Motion fluctuates about central point or equilibrium position, fluctuating here and there, same like pendulums. A swinging pendulum or vibration of tuning fork. So tuning fork, one instrument is there. You can find in the laboratory. This is tuning fork. Generally, we are using this for studying the frequency. It looks like this. So teachers you having in the school, you can show to them. U-shaped handle. It's made up of metal. When you hit this one, it will vibrate to and fro. Such to and fro vibration is called oscillatory motion. To and fro, up and down. For example, you take the swing machine. In the swing machine, needle will move up and down. If you see some watches, backside there is a spring will be there. If you open spring, that will move back and forth. To and fro, like this, up and down, back and forth. Any kind of motion, always from the central point or equilibrium position is called oscillatory motion. Right? Like this, there are 5 types. Still more are there. First, you copy this first. So heading is types of motions. Okay, now you know what is a motion. Now it is types of motion. You can write as a side heading and write the points with the definition and example. First, still more are there. Then I'll show one video also, one more video on this for today. Then we'll go for the deep explanation in the next class. About each and everything, we'll learn more and more with more examples. So make it fast. Sir, fast. Done, all of you? So once again, request all of you, please join in time. Don't delay in joining. You are joining after 10 minutes, 15 minutes, half an hour. There is no meaning of that. When you are seriously want to join in time, so that you can get some benefit there. There may be so many technical issues, but make sure that arrangements is made before and start before student entering into the classroom. That subject teacher should take such responsibility. So these are the 5 important types of the motions. Still some more are there. First one is linear motion, rotational motion, periodic motion, translation motion, oscillator motion with the definition and examples. These are the few examples. You can identify so many other examples also. You can prepare again wonderful project on this, either on chart or in the thermocol sheet, or you can make the models of these motions. So many ways you can use this because it's our day-to-day application. In day life, from morning to evening, we can see so many types of these motions. If you see right side, left side, top, bottom, everywhere there is a different types of motions. Right? So I am moving forward. Now it is the continuation of that.
Sir, fifth one, sir, once.
Oh, fast. Oscillatory motion that fluctuates, moves here and there about central point or equilibrium position. Done?
No, sir.
Faster than which branch you are?
Sangareddy branch, sir.
Sangareddy always slow only. Why?
Finish, sir. Sir,
Fast.
fourth one, sir.
Fast.
Don't tell me. Sir, over.
Good. Next you can see. Right? Again, we have the.
Sir.
Please what? Now you can see now. Okay. So sixth one. So that type of motion, sixth one, you can see uniform motion.
Sir, not over.
Huh? No. Thermanghat. Wait, last I'll show again after this. Okay? Wait. So you can see here uniform motion. What is the uniform? Constant. Uniform is nothing but constant. Suppose, before explanation I've done, suppose this is your house. This is your school, right? Suppose total distance is 2 kilometers. Just example I'm telling before. So 1 kilometer is 1, second kilometer is this. So first 1 kilometer you traveled with, you took 5 minutes. And second 1 kilometer also you took 5 minutes. Means what is the meaning of this? You are moving with the uniform speed, constant speed, or uniform motion. You are moving with uniformly. Uniform means not wearing the uniform and going. Constant. See here. A motion at constant speed in straight line. A motion in constant speed in straight line is called uniform motion. A car traveling at a constant speed of 60 miles per hour. So, car or vehicle, you can see the meter. There is a speedometer where you can see how much speed it is going. If you are going with a constant speed of 60 miles per hour, constantly from home to school, then you can say you are moving with the uniform motion. Right? So opposite to that is non-uniform motion. Suppose first 1 kilometer you travel 5 minutes. Second 1 kilometer only 2 minutes. Means you speed up. You increase your speed and cover the second kilometer only 2 minutes. That means that is non-uniform motion where the speed or direction changes. When speed changes, we have accelerator now. When you accelerate, what happens? Speed changes, either increase or decrease, whatever it may be. If there is a change in the speed is there, then that motion is called non-uniform motion. Okay. Then, so example also, car accelerating or decelerating. That I will explain you. Accelerating means increasing of speed. Decelerating means decreasing of speed. Or a roller coaster. Roller coaster you can see in a exhibition, circus, move around like this. Roller coasters or up and down, it will go like this, right? They are the roller coasters moving through various turns, various loops and turns. Okay, is also example of the non-uniform motion. Projectile motion. Suppose you are playing football. The ball is basketball, football. When a ball is thrown, it will follow some direction like this. You are throwing from here. It reaches here. So this direction is called projectile motion. Projecting with some angle. It is making some angle with the ground. right? That is projectile motion. A motion of an object projected into air. When you are projecting any body into air, either ball or football or cricket ball or basketball, influenced only by gravity and air resistance. A ball thrown into air or basketball shot towards the hoop. You know, basketball you thrown towards the basket, that is also example. Right? That is called projectile motion, which is under influence of gravitational force. Right? Next, 9. Circular motion. Motion along the circumference of circle. Right? So, you know, circle, circumference is this total 2 pi r. So, when a body is moving along the circular path, like how Earth is moving around the sun. This is the sun, this is Earth. Right? From last million years, so many millions of years keep on moving. That is circular motion. A satellites orbiting the Earth or car turning around the circular track. If you see, you go to circus, the bike person moves around the globe. There is one big globe will be there. A bike person will move the great speed around the globe. That is also comes under circular motion. Okay. Next, last one. Relative motion. Motion absorbed from specific frame of reference. Comparing. You are sitting in railway station. You are standing. A person is moving in the train. So when train starts moving, you feel that that person is traveling. That person feels that you are traveling. But nobody is traveling because in person sitting inside the train also, he is sitting. As person standing in the on the platform also standing only. That is called relative. Comparing one with respect to other. Your train is moving, one train is coming opposite to you. You can see how much horrible sound will come. And you feel that that person feels you are in motion, you also you are in motion. But nobody is in motion. Only trains are moving. That is called relative. Comparing. That is called relative motion. Right? So, uniform motion, non-uniform motion, projectile motion, circular motion, and relative motion. These are the maximum types. Of course, they are called even vibratory also, some of them. Maximum 10 types of motions, different types of motions you can see in our day-to-day life. Right? Okay, note down this also. After writing, I'll move to the one video. We'll see one video about the motions, which already we have seen last class. Some different video we'll see, which explains about the types of motions. Then, after that, we'll discuss in deep about the each and every type of motion with many more examples. First,
Sir, the screen was stuck, sir.
what happened? Gopal Nagar,
Was stuck, sir.
stucking. What stucking?
Show it on the-
What happened? I cannot hear
That one
you.
was the.
Your voice is stucking. Okay.
Sir, completed.
Good. Next. Many more means you are not listening. While I'm explaining, you are writing. Don't do like that. After completion of my explanation, you are to write.
Sir,
Sangariki. You write. I'm waiting. I'll wait for 4 more minutes. Don't worry. Swarup Nagar.
Thank you, sir.
I know you are just kids. Came from 5th class. You write very slowly.
Sir, finish.
What happened, Karman Ghat?
Sir, finish, sir.
Very good, very good. Very good, Gopal Nagar. But some more may be waiting. Some are writing, just 2 minutes I give.
Sir, finish.
Very good, very good. So sorry, 1 minute.
Sir, finish.
Wait, good, good, good. Okay. So after this, I'll show you one video for you. Then after that video, we'll go for little more explanation, right? See video which shows about the
Subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get latest updates from learnfatafat.com. There are various things around us. Some of these are moving while others remains at same place. For example, the birds goes from one tree to other while the trees remains at same place. When an object changes its position, it is said to be in motion. And if the object remains at the same place, then it is said to be at rest. Here are a few things. Can you tell which of them are in motion and which are in rest? Watch ad-free and complete syllabus on Learn Fatafat Android app. Download the app now. Check your answers. There are different types of motion. It is based on movement of the object. Here is a box. If we keep it on an inclined surface and push it a little, it moves in a straight line. The motion in which an object moves in a straight line is called as rectilinear motion.
The first one we have seen
Examples
linear
of rectilinear motion are children running in a race, object falling on the ground, bullet fired from a gun, arrow released from a bow, etc. Here is a fan. Let's mark a big dot on one of its blade. When we switch on the fan, the dot moves. It does not move in a straight line. In fact, it moves in a circular path such that its distance from a fixed point always remains same. Such a motion in which object moves in a circular path is called as circular motion. Other examples of circular motion are rotating ball, children racing on a circular track, rotating hands of clock, etc. Watch ad-free and complete syllabus on Learn Fatafat Android app. Here is a ball which is moving to and fro. Important point is, it repeats its motion after certain time. Such a motion in which an object repeats its motion after some time is called periodic motion.
to and fro.
Other examples of periodic motion includes motion of child on a swing, motion of object tied to a spring, pendulum of the clock. Circular motion is also periodic motion if the object completes its rotation in fixed time. For example, motion of rotating hands of a clock, motion of rotating blades of fan, etc. Sometimes, the motion of object is combination of different types of motion.
What happened?
For example, here is a ball. Suppose we push it a little. The ball rotates about itself. In addition to this, it also moves in a straight line. So here, the motion of ball is combination of both circular as well as rectilinear motion. I hope you have understood this topic very well. Thanks for watching
Right.
this video.
So
Like, share and subscribe Learn Fatafat.
these are the simple. Yesterday we have seen, last class we have seen the good video about all the motions. But right now, after knowing about this, you get some idea about what are the various types of motion, starting from linear motion to relative motion. These are the different types of motions. So when you meet in the next class, we'll discuss about in deep about each and everything. what is linear motion, what is rectilinear motion, what is curvilinear motion. There are many examples are given, like circular motion. In circular motion, again, there is a special types are there. Okay. Then again, we have the revolution, oscillatory motion and repetitive motion, that is called periodic. And multiple motions are there. Random motion is there. Many types of motions. We'll be in details about each and every motion in the next class. So that's all for today. For today, we are the daily practice problem, or it's called as a homework. You know, down, name different types of motions. Write down the question, name different types of motions, and write what we learned today. Only names you can write. And no need of any examples. Write just the names of the motions. If possible, try to make the chart on that with examples and display in your classroom, so that classroom will look very colorful, right? Take it as a project. You know, every alternate weeks you have the project also, no? Sciences. Whenever one exam is conducted, war exam or weekend exam, next week you have project. In projects, you can do this IIT or Focus C program projects, right? You will be given marks for that. You will be given the medals or badges also for that. Okay. All of you written the question? Right. So that's all for today. Thank you very much, all of you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Thank you, students. So many classes, schools present. Thank you very much, all of you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.